Tell me a story about the prophets past and how their teachings last today.
Al-Quran Al-Karim Radio of Australia presents Islamic Stories for Kids.
Tell me a tale of how the good will prevail and how the lessons paved our way.
Prepared and presented by Jabir At-Tayyibi and Adam Raihani.
Tell me a story.
The Kind Stranger. Fatima was a young girl who lived with her father in a big city. They were very rich and had everything they wanted, but Fatima was not happy. She felt lonely and bored. She had no friends and spent most of her time in her room. One day, her father decided to take her to the park for a picnic. He hoped that this would cheer her up and make her smile. He packed some sandwiches, fruits and drinks in a basket and drove to the park with Fatima. They found a nice spot under a shady tree and spread a mat on the grass. They ate their food and enjoyed the fresh air and the beautiful scenery. Fatima felt a little better and thanked her father for bringing her to the park. As they were getting ready to leave, they saw a woman sitting on a bench nearby. She looked very poor and sad. She had a baby in her arms and a little boy by her side. They had no food or water and looked hungry and thirsty. Fatima felt sorry for them and wanted to help them. She asked her father if they could give them some of their leftover food and drinks. "Of course, my dear. That's very kind of you," her father said. They walked over to the woman and greeted her with a smile. "Assalamu alaikum, sister. How are you?" Fatima's father said. "Wa alaikum assalam, brother. I'm fine, alhamdulillah," the woman said. "We have some food and drinks left from our picnic. Would you like to have some?" Fatima asked. "Oh, that's very generous of you. May Allah bless you and your family," the woman said. She gratefully accepted the food and drinks and shared them with her children. They ate and drank until they were full and satisfied. Fatima felt happy and proud. She had done a good deed and made someone else happy. She realized that helping others was more rewarding than having everything for herself. She hugged the woman and her children and said goodbye to them. "Thank you for your kindness, sister. May Allah reward you with Jannah," the woman said. "Ameen, sister, and may Allah reward you with patience and ease," Fatima said. She returned to her father with a big smile on her face. "Did you enjoy your picnic, my dear?" he asked. "Yes, Daddy, I enjoyed it very much, and I learned something important today," she said. "What did you learn, my dear?" he asked. "I learned that charity is not only about giving money or things to others, it's also about giving love, care, and compassion to those who need it most," she said. "That's very true, my dear. Charity is one of the pillars of Islam and one of the best ways to please Allah. I'm very proud of you, my dear," he said. He hugged her and kissed her on the forehead. They drove back home with joy in their hearts and gratitude on their tongues.
Tell me a story about the prophets past and how their teachings last today.
Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, we have just listened together to an episode of Islamic Stories for Kids.
Tell me a tale of how the good will prevail and how the lessons paved our way.
Presented by Jabir At-Tayyibi and Adam Raihani. This is Al-Quran Al-Karim Radio of Australia.
Tell me a story.